Ciao, my name is Francesco Inguaggiato. I'm the executive chef and owner of Bellino Ristorante e Bottega. During these difficult times, we are experienced cooking at home more often than usual. This is why I created a new project. It's called a cena con, that in Italian means a dinner with. We are inviting different chefs from different restaurants and go through their ideas and recipes to learn how to cook. Ciao, andiamo a cena con Chef Gail from the Black Marlin in Port Aransa.
Hi, I'm Chef Gail. I'm the executive chef at the Black Marlin Seaside Grill in Port Aransa, and I'm going to make an appetizer for you that you can make at home. It's one of those classic southern favorites. It's a Cajun hot crab dip. Now, the appliances I have here may be different than the ones you have at home, but the process is pretty much the same. Hopefully you have a food processor, you could use a blender, you could use a hand mixer. You can't even mix it by hand, okay? So we're gonna start out and we're gonna use 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. You do wanna make sure that's soft, so it'll break up quite easily in there. Then we're gonna use a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Now mayonnaise has egg in it, that's gonna let it souffle a little bit. Don't worry about heating that up in the oven, it will be lovely. It's also gonna have a little bit of a lemony tang to it, the vinegar in there. All right, so we've got that. We've got 1/4 cup of pepper jack, shredded pepper jack in there. We have minced red onion. The recipe calls for a 1/4 cup. We're gonna drop that in there, 1/4 cup as well. Now, we also want to add 1 tablespoon of lime juice. And we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. You choose your favorite hot sauce. We also have a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And we have, this is Tony Chacher's Creole seasoning. I'm gonna drop that in. That one actually has quite a bit of salt, so you may not need to add as much salt later. And then we also have a teaspoon of Old Bay. I like those little bay spices. We have minced garlic. We have about a teaspoon of that. And then we're gonna do some diced up red bell pepper. We're also gonna do some diced up yellow bell pepper. But I wanted to show you something because a lot of people ask me about slicing peppers and cutting them up, and I just wanted to show you how easy it can be. So if you slice off the ends, you have a flat surface. Cut through one side and then just start to roll it open. You have now basically filleted out your bell pepper. And if you cut from the flesh side, not the skin side, your knife will go through a lot easier. And in a very short time, you will be able to dice up the bell pepper. We really only need about half of the bell pepper for this recipe. And because everything is already diced up, we don't want to pulse it in there too long because we don't want everything to be cut up and turn into just like one ugly big color. So we've got everything in here right now. We're just going to do some pulses to get everything incorporated. Once that's done, lusciousness. Now we're going to drop in some of that crab. I'm using lump crab, and I want to keep some of that completely intact for later. So I'm going to use about 6 ounces of the 8 ounces that we're putting in there. And we're just pulsing to incorporate. And then in a ramekin, in any type of container that you can put in the oven, whether you're going to do these individually or do them in a larger casserole, you're going to take your mixture, spoon it into your oven-proof container, don't be chintzy, don't be cheap. Fill it up. Now once you've got that looking nice, you're going to take a little bit more of the crab. put some of the crab on top. And then you're gonna take some Parmesan cheese, whether you use shredded Parmesan cheese or shaved Parmesan cheese, just to lightly cover that. When that comes out of the oven, that's gonna be brown. You will know it's done when it comes out of the oven. So there we go. Easy enough to do. Pop that into an oven at 400 degrees and keep it in there for about 5 to 7 minutes. When you're done, you're gonna serve that with some toasted bread. And you can put some green onions on the top, you can put some parsley on the top, you can put some more crab on the top, whatever you'd like. And that's what you've got. And that's your Cajun crab dip. Oopsie. That's some good eating right there. Come see us at the Black Marlin anytime.